Toprak finally got his first taste of MotoGP racing. He spoke after today's practice session, which was very difficult for him, even though he was aware of Yamaha's potential. Right now, I'm only focusing on the Yamaha riders, without paying attention to the others. There's a gap, and I'm trying to improve it by analyzing the data. Here in Buriram, I need to improve my performance in the second sector. In fact, I need to take a decisive step forward for Saturday. The only important thing about Friday was that I did a fast lap. I'm still working on improving the M1, especially with the electronics. I need good speed because I don't have it as I'd like yet, so I hope to make progress with the electronics tomorrow. Of course, it won't be easy, said Toprak Razgatlioglu firmly. Pecco Bagnaia suffered another poor result, but this time it was a bit painful because the 2026 season had just begun. The Ducati star rider again failed to make it to Q2 and will have to battle with the other riders in Q1 tomorrow. Pecco Bagnaia, who reportedly signed a contract with Aprilia, appears to have lost his enthusiasm for Ducati. There was much speculation that Rossi's protégé no longer wanted to ride for Ducati. He appeared to have left the team that made his name, having been pushed aside by the arrival of Marc Marquez. However, after this afternoon's practice session, Pecco Bagnaia answered the reason for his failure to qualify for Q2. He stated that it was entirely his fault, not the Ducati team's. On the other hand, MotoGP observers also asked whether the GP26 was simply not suited to his riding style. Pecco Bagnaia firmly stated that there was nothing wrong with the bike. It was entirely his own fault and negligence. It was my fault. I was too hasty and performed poorly. We decided to slightly change the setup for qualifying. We took a wrong step when I saw the sky was getting dark. I decided to immediately put on new tires to set a time. However, with that setup, I struggled and then there was no time to change it. It was my fault. I should have been calmer. As the first day of the season, it should have been better, but I messed up, said Pecco Bagnaia with a smile. Pecco also revealed that the current bike he's riding is very good, suits him well, and has the potential to compete at the front. This bike is very good compared to last season. When braking, it feels like you can brake later and stop the bike faster. This is a good improvement for me. This bike has better stability. I hardly ever use the 2025 model, and the 2024 model is a good base for me. I'll wait until the first test to try the new fairing if it arrives, and then I'll decide which one I'll use. Maybe a year ago I performed worse, but let's leave 2025 where it is as far as possible. In my opinion, there were unfortunate circumstances, and most of them were my fault. These things can happen, said Pecco Bagnaia, as quoted by Motosan. Bagnaia also highlighted the high level demonstrated by his Aprilia rivals since the start of the weekend. Aprilia and Bezzecchi are very competitive, they dominate. I think right now they have a 3 or 4 tenths of a second advantage in pace over the others. We have to stay alert, said Pecco Bagnaia firmly.